guys, TheGearChange here back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of a comparison between my XR5 Turbo and my XR4 Fiesta, and which is the better hot hatch or which one is better suited for you. Okay, so here are the two hot hatches side by side. I haven't made a video with the both of them, and I thought I'd better do it in case something changes and potentially the Fiesta sells, or I change my mind on what I'm going to do. Now, here it is. So it's got a 2-litre inline 4 Duratec engine, and the Focus has a 2.5 litre inline 5 cylinder turbo engine. Now this engine is a Volvo engine. It's basically a Volvo C30 platform, but Ford at the time owned Volvo, so hence why it's a Ford Focus. Now if you're in the UK, it'll just be badged as an ST. Same for this one, they'll both be badged as STs, but with our Australian lineup at the time, they decided to call it an XR, so XR5 Turbo, XR4, and then obviously we had the XR6 Falcon, XR6 Turbo, XR8, etc. So that's why they were badged as such. They were all obviously badged overseas in Germany where they were made and then shipped here. I don't think they did any of the badging here in Australia. You guys can correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, overall, the weight difference between the two of them, this one runs in about 1,100 kilos roughly, and the Focus is about 1,380, 1,400. So it's about a 400 kilo weight difference between the two cars. Performance-wise, you're looking, a pretty big gap between these two, even in stock form, with 110 kilowatts here and 166 here. Now, bear in mind, the Focus has been tuned. It does have modifications on it. It's running a Dream Science Mod C or Mod X tune, and the Fiesta hasn't been tuned. Now, the Fiesta's just got Scorpion 4-into-1 headers, a Resonator Elite, and an intake and like a little intake scoop. So nothing major for its performance gains. I don't think you can really make a heck of a lot out of this platform unless you're doing like a cam package and a full build or an engine swap or even supercharging it. That's pretty much your only sort of ways to build upon this platform. As for the Focus, it's a lot easier if you're gonna buy one of these cars and sort of want to make a little bit of power. You get like a full exhaust system, you get an intake, you get an AirTech plenum, you do a bunch of different things, you get like a bigger intercooler, and then obviously you can tune it with a handset or get it dyno tuned, so it's a lot sort of more mod friendly as a platform compared to the 4. Now the 4 is lighter, it's probably better handling in my opinion straight out the box. I haven't really changed the suspension on either of these two other than the parts from Whiteline, so all in all they're pretty evenly balanced, and I'd have to say the Fiesta on certain bends and twists and corners is probably better, obviously due to the fact that it's smaller, it's more nimble, it's lighter, so it's more maneuverable. But that's not to say that the Focus isn't good. The Focus is really, really good at doing what it needs to do. But again, each to their own. Next would probably be the maintenance. They run on similar sort of oils. I think the Focus is on 0W40 or 30, and the Fiesta is on 5W30. That might be completely wrong. I'll correct it down here if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're pretty easy to work on. I'd say they're both equally as simple in terms of their build. Some things are a bit of a pain. The PCV is a known thing to look out for on an XR4. If you're going to look at an XR4, it's like a little rubber sort of hose at the very front of the engine. With heat and time, they tend to crack and you have to replace them. So a little bit tricky to do, but if you're somewhat mechanically minded, you can definitely do it. As for the Focus, I haven't had too many issues with this in terms of major problems. They sort of have a few issues with the PCV housing. They can struggle to boost sometimes. The fuel pressure rail sensor tends to go, and a few other bits and pieces. But all in all, as long as you're not pushing it too hard, you let it warm up, cool down, you shouldn't have too many major issues. They can obviously crack the liners if you're running a pop and bang map or a crackle map. I'm not. I've just got it sort of running as is. It occasionally shoots flames, at least from what I've been told from people behind me if I'm sort of upshifting. But other than that, if I'm just revving it freely, it's not going to sort of pop and bang and blow anything up. You've got my dad and younger brother in the background there, but I thought I'd come around to the front. But yeah, all in all, in terms of owning the Fiesta, I've had the Fiesta for a year. I've had the Focus for nearly 5 years. They're very different cars, but they're both very, very good for their individual purposes. Personally, I prefer the Focus more, just because it's got more torque, more power. It's a lot more mod friendly. You can get power out of it if that's what you want to do. If you want to sort of spend some money and sort of get some power out of a platform, it's a lot easier to do that than the Fiesta. But if you want to spend the money, you can definitely do it with a Fiesta. They're both really good P-plate cars. If you're a P-plater looking for a car, I'd say either of these two platforms are honestly ideal. They're basic, but they're fun. They don't cost a heap in maintenance. They're not gonna sort of send you bankrupt like some of the other Euro cars. These are both made in Germany, so they're as European as anything else. But yeah, overall, they're pretty good. Paint can be an issue. You should keep an eye out for paint peel on these platforms. Occasionally, they can sort of get some clear coat peel. I've got a few tiny little spots on the Focus, which is just, you know, due to age. The Focus is about 16 years old, and this is nearly 20. So you've got to sort of realize that age is a factor. But overall, I mean, in terms of pricing and what you're going to be looking at to pay for one of these cars, because that's obviously an important one, for a good Focus, I'd say sort of maybe 15 upwards if you want one with really low Ks that's good and doesn't have too many issues. For a Fiesta, I'd probably say, like, again, it depends on the market, but 8.5 onwards, I'd say, for a really, really good one. And anywhere below that, you've sort of got to, you know, consider the fact of kilometers and potential things being broken and things like that. So they can become costly if things haven't been repaired or fixed. So as long as you maintain it, or if you find a maintained example that's been well looked after, usually by someone who's older or more mature, they're definitely a great buy. Interior wise and sort of comfort wise, you're not getting a heck of a lot in the Fiesta compared to the Focus. It's a pretty basic interior. You can fit 5 people in here. You would struggle, but you can do it if you need to. Boot space is also quite good. You've got a 5-speed manual rather than a 6, but you know, it's a pretty comfy car. I'm not super tall, but tall-ish, and I fit in here pretty well, and so does my dad, who's 6'3", 6'4". So if you're a tall person, it's definitely a suitable car. It's obviously got the longer doors because it's a 3-door, unlike the Focus. And then interior-wise on the Focus, you've got the factory Recaros. So it's definitely, fit and finish-wise, I'd say the Focus definitely feels a lot more premium. It's definitely a heavier car as well, so it feels a bit safer. I think they both have 5-star NCAP safety ratings, but in all honesty, you're going to probably feel a bit more safer in the Focus because it's just a lot more solid. It's got a lot more weight to it. Came out a little bit later, so it's a bigger car. But all in all, interior-wise, both of the cars are pretty good. If you get an aftermarket head unit, you've got Apple CarPlay and all those sort of things to make it a bit more modern. So, you know, for a hot hatch of their time, they're pretty decent. Even the stock stereos are pretty good for what they are. You've got Bluetooth, I believe, in the Focus, but not in the Fiesta. Now, lastly, before I wrap it up and do the intro, I know it's a bit of a short video, but I thought I would do a comparison between the two cars and what they sound like. So I'll get them both here and I'll show you guys a few clips of them revving so you can sort of determine what you think sounds better. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but for an inline 4, I have to say the Fiesta is pretty damn good. Alright, and that'll do it for the video. So if you guys have any questions or if you think there was something that I missed, be sure to leave a comment below and I will respond to you and get back. I've owned both of these cars for a fair amount of time, so I don't know everything, but I know a fair amount. So if you guys have any questions or any queries and you think I missed something, yep, let me know and I will answer it down below. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe as it really helps me out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.